Hello and welcome once again to Books Wale Bhaiya. I am Abhishek. Today I'll be talking about a book which is related to the upcoming Indian elections and Indian polity. Well, yes, in 2024 we are going to have the general elections, and perhaps in the next 6 months or so we'll be having a new government at the center. Whether the elections will be won again by the BJP or will the Congress get to form the new government, well, it's anybody's guess, and that is something only time will tell. But the book which I'm going to talk about today, in Modi and India 2024 and the Battle for Bharat, by renowned journalist Rahul, Shivshankar and Talya. This book tells you about the burning issues affecting the Indian polity today and what impact they can have on the 2024 elections. Because these are the issues which are very relevant in the polity today, and yes, these are the issues which are likely to affect the electoral prospects of the BJP as well as the Congress. So importantly, when I first got hold of this book, and I was under the impression that this book will be more about pro BJP thing and talking about the things they have done in the last 10 years. Well, I was mistaken. The authors have taken a very practical, nuanced approach to write this book. They have talked about the issues and they have done a lot of research and have given you the historical context of many of the problems and issues which are being discussed. So the first chapter, for example, talks about Kashmir and the abrogation of Article 370, which is still a politically relevant issue, but they take you through the entire history of Kashmir and Article 370, how and when it came into effect, how it was abolished, and instead of putting forth their own point of view whether it was right or wrong, they leave it to the reader to decide by giving them all of the information. In fact, there were many things which even I was unaware of, even though I have read a fair bit on Kashmir and Article 370 as well. They again talk about issues related to, you can say, secularism. So there are certain individuals, or you can say the right-leaning intellectuals, who would say that the way secularism is practiced in India earlier was wrong. Whether it was right or wrong, once again, they leave it to the reader to decide, but they give you instances, historical information related to secularism, how it was practiced, how it came into effect, how did India become a secular nation, what was the need, and everything. They again talked about issues which, as I said, affect the Indian polity, whether it's Kashmir, other than Hindu-Muslim relations. They also take you through other issues affecting Indian polity, say the caste system, the reservation. And while they have spoken a lot about casteism and they have presented both points of view, some who say that casteism is an essential feature of Hinduism, and some who say it's not an essential feature of Hinduism. And once again, while acknowledging both type of people who have talked about caste system, they end the chapter by saying that we, whatever it is, we cannot deny the fact that casteism, caste discrimination is an ugly truth which is still prevalent in the Hindu society. They also talk about issues such as secularism, as I said, and how it is practiced in other countries. So many of the things were an eye-opener for me, that while we talk about secularism and some of them even criticize it, but you will be surprised to know the role religion plays in several Western countries. And there they have called out the hypocrisy of Western countries when they come and preach us about the government being neutral to religion and all, when they say that religion plays a very important role in these countries' politics as well. So loaded with a lot of historical information, facts, they tell you basically everything which is there to know in Indian politics today. And as I said, it's not about who is going to win the 2024 elections. It's not about what the government did was right or wrong in the past 10 years. In fact, they have criticized the government as well on several counts. I think it's a book which is relevant to everyone who is looking at the political events today and in the future, irrespective of the political views you hold and you adhere to, whether you are right wing or left wing or a communist or anyone. I think this book, this deep research, has something which is relevant for everyone. So this is, I strongly recommend this book, one of the best books I read this year. And yes, if you're interested in politics and as well as Indian history, well, this is the book for you. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you liked it. Please give a thumbs up to this video and subscribe to my channel for more updates. Thank you.